tell me how it happened.
He would just try things on occasion, and if I let him do it, then he would, at the end, put in more money without even, like, it was kind of an unspoken thing. If it happened and I let it happen, I'd get paid more. If it didn't happen, then obviously it was the same. But on a few occasions I told you that I did say no. And I let it be. I stayed fast on my word, and he still gave me extra money on that one. But then a couple times that I said no, he talked me into it and then paid me more money. He always paid me more money, even if I didn't do what he asked me to do extra.
Okay. So walk me through this, and I know this is going to be hard for you. Walk me through this here. You're giving him a massage. You're naked. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Take it from there.
He'd ask me to, like, most of the time, I got the lower back of his leg. He didn't have to say any instructions. When I first started going, he'd ask me to get naked. He'd ask what he could do to me. And that was like that. Towards the end, like, I just got naked and...
Would he perform oral sex on you?
Sometimes.
Okay. Did you ever perform anything on him?
I've never touched him intentionally. I've never laid a hand on him, not a body part, nothing, not a hair on my head. I've never touched him.
Okay. When he did oral on you, were you still 16? Was this towards the beginning?
Yeah, it wasn't like at the end. Like, all this stuff was in the beginning. Like, once we broke the barriers of me, like, letting him do stuff, all the major stuff that took place in the beginning. That was only like 4 or 5 times, and none of it was since my birthday, since this last birthday, none of it was after that.
Okay. Did he ever hurt you?
Sometimes he got violent, yeah.
Violent as in what? As in...
He'd pull my hair a lot harder than should have been pulled. Like, okay, I can understand if you're having sex and you're all in, not that we were having sex, but I mean, like, if you're all into it and you pull the hair a little bit, like my ponytail just like a little bit, whatever, but he would pull it to where it would rip my hair out. It would rip my hair, and then sometimes he would pick me up and, like, throw me whichever way he wanted me, and then he would just, like, use the toy or, like, his hand or whatever. Never his penis, though. Ever. I never had sex with him. But,
well, you're a little girl, I mean, so...
I'm little, so he could pick me up. Like, if you pick me up and throw me, obviously, it's gonna hurt. Like, it hurt me.
Did you ever tell him it hurt you? No.
No. I wasn't...
When he was doing these things to you, kissing, touching, inserting his fingers, oral, did he ever hurt you down there? In your vagina area?
I don't know, I'm sure he was a little rough on occasion, but none specifically, nothing that really stands out. I mean, there's been nights that I walked out of there barely being able to walk, from him being so rough, but nothing specific that he really got violent with. Like, I can't really recall.
Nothing that you'd have to...
Nothing that I would be like, oh my God, this one time he did this. Like, nothing like that.
Okay, nothing that you'd have to go to a doctor for, to say, you know...
Nothing that I went to a doctor for, no. I mean, I remember getting tore up, but it was nothing that...
By tore up, you mean...
Sure, like, he would get, like, really rough, and I'd get cut. I'd get cut, like, ripped a little bit, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay. You don't have to answer this.
Okay.
Just getting real personal, but... Were you active before him?
Well, like, have I had sex? Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not a hoe. I've had only 3 steady boyfriends, and those are the only 3 that I've ever done anything with. And they were all with me for over a year each. So it's not like I just go and hook up at parties. This was the most crazy, promiscuous, whatever you want to call it, thing that I had ever done. And it was the money. It was the money and the gifts, and that's it.
What was the most you ever made from him?
Like,
Monetary-wise. You mentioned you walked out with a G, or $1,000 one time.
I walked out with, like, yeah, $1,000 one time, but then again, I walked out with a car one time. Are you talking things of, like, that? Like, are you talking about
Okay, what was
gift-wise or specifically cash? Like, I've got, thousands of dollars worth of shit. Man, the underwear I'm wearing right now, he gave to me. Like, I go over there, and there'd be a bag of Victoria's Secret underwear, like, waiting for me, like, talking, like, $1,500 worth of stuff. I got a plane ticket from him once. I got a car. I got Christmas bonuses. I got movie tickets. Like, he'd buy me movie tickets. Like, he'd say, hey, have you gone to the movies lately? I'd be like, I don't know. No, not really. He goes, do you want to go? He'd give me, like, 8 movie tickets. I got show tickets. I went and saw, like, David Copperfield. I had, like, VIP, like, tickets or something like that.
The car, was that under your name or was it under his name?
No, it was under his. Like, I didn't really care, though. He was letting me drive it around as much as I wanted. You know, I just got the keys to it. And everything else was his business. He said if I ever got pulled over, just to say that it was his car and whatever, that's it.
Let's talk about the time that he forced himself on you. Take me through that one.
We were really, I think it was this, Nadia was in the room, and,
Was she naked?
I don't know, probably. Like, it was, I don't remember at the time, I don't remember at the time whether or not, so it was towards the end of my session, or whatever you want to call it, so she was probably either getting dressed or was still naked. I don't really know. I think she was still naked, though.
Was it normal for her by this time to be upstairs with you?
If I went there, if I saw her up there, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't get surprised when I saw her in the room. Sometimes she would just, like, she liked me. Like, she would hang out with me, and I would go to the house, and we'd eat breakfast together, or, like, hang out by the pool or something. It's not like I just went there and did my thing with her in front of him. I don't know, but, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. So, you went upstairs, getting dressed.
Oh, yeah.
You were there.
No, this was at the end of, like, it was me and him. Like, Steve was, like, sucking his dick and, like, fucking him and stuff. But, like, that was while I was, like, maybe kissing her, you know, touching her which way or the other. And, towards the end of this, I remember that I had already finished, because I remember it being really uncomfortable. So I remember specifically that I had already finished. It was me,
What do you mean by you finished with it?
he gave me an orgasm with his hand.
Okay.
I need to show you, like, what I'm talking about, like, the position that we were. It was like, okay, there's things, there's the, like, little shower things, then here is the massage table. I was right here, he was right here, she was here. And I was standing up, and he just pushed me over the table, and then he did his thing with me.
Were you facing the table? Were you?
I was face down on the table,
Okay.
like, face down, hands, like, on my head, holding, I wasn't fighting, really, so I don't know if he was holding me down to kind of stop me from fighting, or what he was doing. He was just really weird stuff. Like, I was just bent over, and my face was on the table, I was face down on the table, and then he did his thing, so anyway, was right here, and I'm pretty sure she was naked, and the couch was, like, right behind But that's how it happened.
How long did that take?
He was only in me for like a minute or two. I don't even know if you could say that long. He put it in, did a couple pumps or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I was like, what are you doing? I go, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I just wanted to see this. Then that was that.
Did he ejaculate in the sun?
No, not in me, not on me. I don't remember any time. I don't remember specifically that time, whether or not he finished from having sex with me or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. How much do you call? That was in the middle of the 2-year stint.
Not so much towards the end, but definitely once I was comfortable with working there, once I would go there a lot, yeah. It had to be towards the middle. Because towards the end, I only worked very sporadically throughout, maybe once or twice a month, not even. In the middle, I was working the most. I would work every day that he was in the country. Every single day.
Okay. From that moment on, that's when the car came in? After that, the car came?
I told him that my parents kicked me out. Okay, this is how it went. I'm sorry, I'm remembering more and more as I talk to you. I worked for him, and then I think after, things started getting, once he started going further and further, I stopped working for him for a little while. He left a message on my cell phone. My mom took my cell phone away, and she checked my messages, and Sarah goes, she wants to know if you can come by and bring a friend. And my mom goes, what the fuck are you doing? Are you a prostitute? And I was like, no, Mom, I'm just a secretary. And you know what? He has a girlfriend, doesn't have any friends. And, she wanted me to bring over people to hang out, you know? And my mom was like, okay, I don't know. She was in denial, obviously. I think she knows that he's down in her heart. But after my mom heard that message, she made me phone him. She made me call and tell her right in front of my mom made me tell right in front of her that I couldn't work there anymore, that I couldn't go there anymore. And then a few months went by, and I guess you could say a month or two. I don't want to say a few months because it wasn't that long, but it was a month or two. And then I called him, and I told him that my parents kicked me out, and so they weren't going to interfere with anything. And then I continued to work. Towards the end, I stopped working for about probably 6 weeks because my boyfriend, the kid that I'm still with now, it tore him up to know that I did this with somebody because he cares a lot about me and stuff. And I stopped working, but then I lied a couple times, and I worked, but then Will found out. And that's when he broke up with me. And then once he broke up with me, that was what I needed to really snap me into reality and quit. But there was a few, I'd say 3 months, 3.5 months during that time.
This year?
Well, this year was only maybe 6 weeks that I didn't work since the new year, since the beginning of this new year, from January 1st to April, in between then was probably 6 weeks where I didn't work. And then, I don't remember when my other hiatus was, I don't really remember, but that was towards, the beginning.
What did you do with all the money that you made?
Do I have to tell you? Because I don't think it's anything.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm sorry. I'm not, involved in drugs or anything like that, but I really just don't want to tell you. Because I don't have anything to show for any of this. I spent it all.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
I get paid, I spend my money too. It happens, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I just told you on the New Year, I was in New York on his dime. So, yeah.
Were you there on his plane?
No, not on his plane. He was using his plane. I think he had to do something. He has owned the island in the Caribbean. You guys all know that, I'm sure. But I think he was flying to his island, and he had some work to do. He was going to originally fly me in his jet, but something happened with work, and it just worked out better. So he paid for my ticket. And then because he was supposed to be in New York when I went there, I was supposed to stay at his home, but like I said, he had to use his plane to go somewhere else unexpectedly. So I stayed with my boyfriend's family that was up there. But while I was up there, he bought me like $400 front row seats to Phantom of the Opera. Like he set it up real nice. He gave me spending money, paid for my plane ticket, he paid for everything. Everything.
Okay. Have you ever been in his plane?
No, I've seen it though. I've been to the airport and I've seen it. It has a J-E, Juliet Echo. Sorry, that's like, I just remember that's what he told me it meant. It's a black plane. There's a black one, and then there's like, I forget what the other one looks like. I saw that, the other one from afar. There's a black plane and then another plane.
Okay. Has he tried to contact you recently, or?
Yeah, I could call him today and be like, I need...
No, but I'm talking recently, like within the past couple of weeks. Like from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. But only through email, and my responses have been, I haven't responded recently since I was contacted before, but the last 2 contacts I had with him was before I moved here, which I moved here on August 1st. Sometime before I moved here, I told him, or I wrote in the email that somebody mysteriously, can you stop?
No.
I told him that somebody mysteriously called my house and told my parents, what I did with him, and I just was like, I made it seem like somebody called and ratted me out to my mom and dad, and I was like, I can't, work for you as of right now, blah, blah, blah. But at that point, I mean, I didn't want to work for him. I just didn't want to burn my bridge, if you catch my drift. So I just told him that I got ratted out, and then he answered, or actually, it's his assistant answered, but it's him. If you're talking to his assistant, you're talking.
Not the same people.
No, is some other chick. She's like his girlfriend or whatever you want to call it, and then is one of his girlfriends also. I know her, and then she's like his main assistant, like his official assistant, who really does his assistant work.
Who travels with him.
Who travels with him and stuff like that. He has other girls that he calls assistants, but they just screw him. That's it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I like go off on a tangent, and I completely forget what the original thing was.
We were talking about if you ever flew in the plane, or has you recently talked...
I'm sorry. I was talking about the emails. I hate when I do that. I apologize.
Oh, right.
He answered me with, that's really unfortunate, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you need any help with school, any costs, tuition, books, anything like that, just let me know. So I wrote back and I just asked, I said, what suggestions do you have for classes to take? And she, from him, wrote accounting, negotiation, and basic law. Like I remember, he wrote those, and he again reminded me that if I wanted anything, if I needed any financial help or anything like that, that he would set it up. He would help me out, no problem. And I haven't contacted either of them since, and that was probably 4 or 6 weeks ago. I don't really remember specifically. It was after I moved here, but not after I talked to the other.
You haven't had any phone conversations with them? I mean, do you still have the same cell phone number? Is that how?
I deleted all his numbers a long time ago.
No, but I mean, do you still have the same number?
Yeah, I still have the same number. Like, if she wanted to call me, she could call me. I forgot that still works for him. He's in really deep, and I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you could contact her to scare the shit out of her to stop talking to him, or something.
Why is she in deep? What do you mean?
She has sex with him. Like, that's not what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be giving a massage naked, not not having sex with him for money. Like,
How
that's
old was she
something
when
else.
she started?
Oh, after she was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a year older than me, and she started recently within the past, like, after the New Year. I don't remember.
Are there drugs ever involved?
No, he's very very healthy, very fit. He jogs every day on the beach. Does yoga, all that stuff. He has a gym in his house. He's never taken a drink of alcohol, ever, not once in his life. At least that's what he says, I don't really know. And he's never tried any drugs, never smoked a cigarette, never nothing.
How about pornography? Any in his house?
What type of pornography?
Any type.
Any type?
Specifically children, young women.
I don't know if you
Teenage
can...
girls.
Oh, he's got lots of naked pictures of teenage girls, like the real photographs that he took, not...
Like, if you said there was one of you
pictures of me.
naked,
That was...
and you were 16.
Yeah, like how else can I explain it? I was naked. I had no clothes on.
He would just say, let me take pictures of you?
He goes... I don't even know what he said. I don't want to say something because it might be wrong, but he just, I guess, asked me to take pictures, and that's how it went. And I said,
Was it just like
okay.
a fun, or were you doing stuff? Poses?
I was just like, it was me standing in front of a big white marble bathtub like he has his own bathroom, and then the girls that sleep over, he has a second bathroom for guests, or whatever the hell you want to call them. And it was in the guest bathroom, in his master suite. And it wasn't like I was, spreading my legs or anything for the camera. I was standing up. I think I was standing up, and it was me kind of like looking over my shoulder, kind of smiling, and that was that.
And now he has that up on his wall or something?
No, he's got other, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
He has
Put him to
other,
sleep, man.
Sorry.
no, I look like I'm putting Santa asleep. If you go in his bathroom, I mean, I don't know, he has naked photos of other teenage girls, around his house. One thing that really bothered me, though, he has a picture of his goddaughter, with no, panties on. And it always throws me out. It's a picture of her, she's mooning him. And I don't know if I wouldn't put a picture like that in my house, honestly. That causes it raises a few questions. It's questionable if it can be considered pornography, child pornography. But I wouldn't put a picture of a little girl with her skirt pulled up on my wall. No.
Do you know if he ever videotaped any of these?
No, not with me there. I was just thinking, I don't remember anything like that. If he has videotapes of me, I don't know, he might have videotape. He's got photographs. He could ruin my life if he wanted to.
But not that you're aware of.
Not that I'm aware of, no. You want her phone number?
If you haven't,
Yeah, I got it. I know it, actually. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I want to make sure it's the right one. I really care about her, and I didn't even take her to this. I mentioned it, and she goes, oh, yeah, I already heard about it from somebody else. I wasn't mentioning it do you want to do it? I was mentioning it oh, I have to go. She was my friend. She knew what I did. I was oh, I got to go to Jeffrey's today. She knew what that meant. And she goes, oh, would you mind if I went there? And I was whatever. Why do you want to do it? She's oh, I was talking to somebody. Figured I'd do it. Her number is...
If there's a picture of you in the house, it's of when you were 16.
Or 17.
Or 17.
Or 17. Definitely not. No, there wasn't much activity between us since I turned 18.
Okay.
I mean, I remember just about everything. I remember down to the letter what happened since the New Year. Nothing major, nothing heavy happened.
what do you mean by heavy? You mean?
Well, I mean, he laid off with going down on me and stuff like that. When I went there. Hey, Dad? Daddy, I'm still at work. I gotta call you when I get home, okay? Alright. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, where was I?
After New Year's.
Oh yeah, after the
Wouldn't
New
go
Year,
down on you
after
anymore.
the New Year, not that he wouldn't, but like he just didn't. Like I didn't get, like nothing significant happened with us. He didn't. It was just like, it was back, like really mild.
Did he know you turned 18 at that point?
He was jumping for joy.
When you turned 18? So there's no doubt in your mind
He bought
how you were
my,
when you were
oh, 100%. My Christmas, I mean, not my Christmas gift, my birthday gift for being 18 was a plane ticket to New York City. Like, I left at 4:30 in the morning on my 18th birthday to go to New York to be with him. And, I mean, he didn't tell me, I didn't know. He had a chauffeur pick me up from the airport, in a bulletproof black Mercedes. I remember that specifically. I got pictures of that too, if you all want some pictures. But, whatchamacallit, yeah. I didn't know that he wasn't going to be there until after the chauffeur picked me up and said, Jeffrey's on the phone for you, and he handed me a phone. And then I spoke to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's like, I'm not going to be able to be there, but I set all this stuff up for you. You're going to have a great time. Like, you know, then that was that. I got somebody to stay with, and,
Was he ever into the S&M type of thing?
I don't even know what that is. Like, are you talking about, like, whips and chains and stuff?
Like the tying up, the...
I don't know what you'd call a strap-on. Like, I don't know what you'd call that. He never, like...
All these toys you're mentioning, did he penetrated you with these?
Specifically with the strap-on.
But these other toys?
He himself penetrated me with these items.
And you were, then again, before you were 18?
I swear to that, yes.
Done the same with the strap-on. She's penetrated you.
Yeah, she's done that with other stuff too. She's gone down on me. Like, he's asked me to go down on her, and when I say no, he flashes $200 in front of me. Says, do it for 5 minutes, and you get this, and I'll do it for 5 minutes. It's disgusting what I did for money.
But that was, once again, you were way before you were 18 doing this to you.
Yeah, yeah.
How many times did you say that happened? And him.
And him. It could be as little as, like, 5 times, or as much as, like, hello? Hey, honey, are you up for work? I'm talking to some people right now. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you think we're going to be here for like another hour or whatever? No? We're going to be done pretty soon? Okay, well, he says we're going to be done pretty soon. So, I don't know. Would you just wait at home for me? 'Cause I'm not having a great day. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Is your boyfriend? You said he didn't know. Did you mention you didn't tell him you were talking to him?
I didn't tell him that you guys were investigating, like, Jeffrey and stuff. God, no. I said I had to talk to some people about a few things, like, and that was that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean,
You said you had photographs. What kind of, just of the New York trip? Do you have any photographs from inside the house or anything like that?
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah,
Hold
no
on.
problem. It is a different season.
I don't think I have any photographs. I mean, I might. I could look at my house. But I kind of figured he didn't want me taking photographs in his house either, so I really don't think I did that. I just got pictures of, like, his car and, like, his chauffeur and stuff. Like, that's it.
Is there anyone else that you
We're involved.
interacted in the house?
That, yeah, it was just,
You didn't have anyone else?
It was, and now, who is,
No, we're not sure.
what's the, I mean, like, if you tell me last name, I could probably tell you who she is. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look through it for just 1 second here. Just bear with me.
Okay.
Who do you say that is?
It's Adriana.
That's Adriana, right?
Her name.
No.
Okay.
No, her name is...
Okay. Is that the girl that was sold? No, I was under the impression that she told me that she came from Yugoslavia when she was like 15 with Jeffrey. So, like, I don't understand what the hell is going on.
You know that girl?
I don't know. She looks like every other girl.
Well, I don't have anything further, do you?
Did you show the picture of the one girl or no?
I did.
But that's not the same person she saw?
That's not the same thing.
And the last time you spoke to them on the phone was, what, 6 weeks ago? Or even longer than that? Did they leave you
Probably
any
even
messages
longer.
recently? No one ever contacted you or anything?
No, I think I even deleted the emails. If my boyfriend found those emails, he could shoot me. I get kicked out of the house. So I'm pretty sure they're gone. I deleted them.
Remember his screen name?
Or his and whatever, yeah.
What is it?
I don't know who. I have no idea. I didn't bother to ask. It was none of my business. Maybe that's her last name.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything further. Would you like to add anything else to the statement?
What do you want to see happen to Jeffrey?
I don't think anything's going to happen to him.
No, that's not what I asked you. What do you think should happen to Jeffrey? For what he did to you?
I don't even care if he goes to jail. I just don't want this to happen to anybody else, whatever that means to you guys.
And that's what we're trying to stop here.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and conclude the statement. The time on my watch is 5:40 p.m.
He was describing Jeff to me. Yes, with a freckle, and he was going gray. And what else?
Like, he's like, his skin color is like, when I saw him, it was like, when you have a sunburn, but it's like when you have it for a couple of days and it's kind of turning into skin. It was like a reddish skin color. And he had like a long face, and that's what I can remember. And he was wearing a white t-shirt when he first came in. Okay. I don't really remember.
Did he have any kind of like jewelry that he left on his body that you noticed?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what color eyes he had? Nope. Do you have any facial hair, like a mustache or a goatee or anything?
No, but his eyebrows were really thick. And like, they were supposed to be right everywhere.
Okay. Did he ever ask you to do anything other than massaging him?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did he at any time like grab your hand to try to put it somewhere?
No, I know what you're getting at. No, I did not ask him that.
You said that you straddled him. What do you mean by that?
Well, when he was on his stomach, and I was doing massage, like, I was, like on a bed, and then, like, I was sitting there on his bed, but a little bit above his bed. And I was butt naked, and he was butt naked. Okay. And my butt cheeks were, like,
on the top of his back, on the rear leg of his back.
Now, when you say you're butt naked,
And then with underwear and a bra.
okay. Now, did he ask you to sit on top of him? Or did you do that on your own?
No, he's like, because at first, I was doing the side, like, standing up, and then he's like, I feel more comfortable if you got on my back, could you please do that? And then I did that, like, I just sat there. Like, I wasn't, at first, I didn't really want to sit on his hair, and, but, so it's kind of like, pushing my legs on the table, so I just kind of sit up, and he's like, please, if you just put out, like, sit on me, put out your body, and then I was just, like, kind of, doing it. I didn't, when I was actually sitting on him, I didn't realize I was, and then, like, I got really sad, and as I was going down, I got to 15 so I kind of, like, popped up again, because they're still in sitting place.
You never tried to touch him?
Besides, like, like, when do you mean by touching, like, sexually touching me?
No, just did he try to touch you?
The other woman was after me was, like, laughing off, masturbating. Like, he just, like,
He keeps like motioning, like smacking.
No, like when you're leaning on something, like putting your face on it, he's like going like that, like, putting, not, like,
Can you tell me what you mean?
okay, like, he's, like,
let's say I'm on my back. Where would you be? I'm deaf. Where would you
I'm
stand?
like, if I was, like, doing this, I was, like, sitting, like,
Okay.
Okay, and then, like, when he was walking off from me.
Which way, this way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to my left.
Yeah, okay, all the way around to the back from the table.
Okay, I'm facing you.
And then, like, yours, like, your face is a little bit that way, and you're, like, leaning towards, like, on a V.
Okay, I'm hunched over a little bit.
And I'm over here, and I'm still doing the side of the V. But when you get hands, this hand is around me, and so the hand is like,
Okay, my left hand would be, so is my left hand around you? Like your shoulder?
I'm doing my arm while I'm going like that.
Okay, so I'm holding you like around by the waist.
And then that hand was on
His right hand. Okay. It just gives me a better picture of trying to understand, that's why. And I appreciate you doing that. I don't need to make you feel uncomfortable. Do you feel uncomfortable?
No.
Okay. After everything was done, okay, did he watch Sketcher?
No, because I was thinking just while he was out there getting to see himself. I guess that's what he thinks, because that's the only thing he came back in. He's still in Calvin.
In the room at all, do you think, and I don't know if there is or not, but do you think that there's anything in there like that may have recorded what you did? Like a video camera?
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. There are lots of places that could have been one, because there's pictures, they could have been, I don't know.
But he walked out, the reason why I asked is because he walked out once and then came back in, right?
Yeah.
So it could be just so he could walk off. I was just curious. I don't know if there is or not.
I didn't think there was, I did not know about it.
Okay. So, you get dressed, you go downstairs. Where is that woman again?
Downstairs talking to Haley and the other guy.
Okay.
He hasn't come.
At any time, did he speak to you or does he know how old you are? Do you know how old you are?
Okay, yeah, and that was that Haley told me to say I was 18 because, Haley said, tell me you're 18 because, if you're not, then he won't really let you in his house. So I said I was 18, and I was doing like that, he's like, how old are you? And then I was 18, but I kind of said it really fast because, I didn't want to make it sound like I was lying down. So what other things did he ask you? How I know Haley, what school I went to.
Did you tell him what school you went to?
Yeah, but well, he's like, what grade you in? Because I told him I was in 12th grade today. Okay. Because I told him I was 18, so I had to
you told him you were 12, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What else did you talk about?
That's about it, and he was kind of asking me, like, how I knew Haley. It was really nice to me. And then he told me how he knew Haley, and he said, because I kind of I'm like, how do you know Haley? So I brought up the conversation, he said, well, I know Haley because she's been working with me for a long time. And then, like, I kind of, you kind of get sick of working for you and how long she has been in back and forth. So I kind of figured
He
it
never
out.
said that. He just said she worked for him.
Yeah, but on my way back home, that doesn't make any sense if she didn't do that because why would Haley be getting paid almost around the same money as me?
Right. Well, why did he pay her that way?
I don't know because that's a good question because he didn't, as far as I know, but I don't know, but he said he didn't tell me to do anything. He was just downstairs having a conversation And I think that when I went to facility, he paid her because, like, you know, like a month. Yeah, so he probably paid her when I went upstairs. And then when I went downstairs, he was still talking to the lady still. And he goes, when we were in the kitchen, when he said the old man to come to the house still, he says, oh, the stuff is so hot. He works here. And he's like, he's so hot, you know, standing in his face. And then me and I would go laughing because when we saw the stuff coming in, he was old, so he was like,
So Harry likes older guys.
yes, it.
Okay. So you left, and
Yeah.
that was the last time you seen him.
And that's the last time I went in.
Has Jeff ever tried to tell you?
Nope.
And did you leave a phone number?
Yeah, actually I did. Because when I was leaving, he goes, please use phone number so that he always like, keep in touch with you because he doesn't have his phone number. So I just gave him my cell phone number. I didn't give him my husband's number. I gave him my cell phone number. But,
And how long ago was it?
oh my gosh, I couldn't tell you the date, but let me see. It was about maybe, oh my gosh, a month and a half ago. Okay. I don't really know that was.
Maybe in March right now.
Either the very beginning of February, the end of January. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
How long after did you get into that fight with
Like a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got into a fight with on the 9th.
Okay, so yeah, it was about a week after, or before.
Okay. And who else besides did you tell what happened? Besides
That's it.
Harry? Okay. Nobody else. You think Harry told anybody else that you know
No, but, he wanted me to bring my sister. That's when the everything her boyfriend had.
Okay.
And, when I was in that guy's room, there was like, where the door was looking at, there was like a shelf of pictures, and he had so many pictures of the girls about 16, 17, around that age, 16, 18. And they were on like the wall, and most of all the girls were topless or just plain naked. And they were in like positions, or they were just standing up.
Okay.
And keeping up with the good.
Okay. Well, I have to ask you, do you know the difference between, and you're a grown woman, so I'm asking you, you're pretty mature for your age, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know the difference between right and wrong?
Yeah.
You know the difference between a truth and a lie?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what a lie would be?
Not tanesi.
Okay. So if I tell you you're wearing a blue sweater right now,
I have to tell you you're lying.
Yeah.
You're wearing a pink one.
you got it. Is everything you tell me the truth?
Yes.
Are you lying about anything?
No. I swear in the Bible.
Okay.
Okay.
Swear to God, that's good enough for me.
I swear to God.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk to me about?
No, because there's not, that's about, nothing else really existed.
So that day you did not have any kind of sex with him?
Heck no. I will, yeah, my mother's going to
Having
have
sex with somebody means?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it.
Okay. You at no time touched his penis?
At no time did I touch his penis.
At any time did he touch you?
At no time, besides that, no time he touched himself.
And just so I can be sure, you saw him whacking off once?
Yes, saw him.
Okay. And as far as you think?
I think I know, well, I can say I know that the same nose as we're going to move when he left us in there at the time.
And that's it. I thank you very much. So this can conclude the review time now, but my watch is approximately 3:05.